Everyone's doing the same part.
What is going on, everybody? SLAPTrain, and welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Gran Turismo sport footage going up for today. I'm pretty hyped for this video, and I didn't even think that this was going to be possible. The lineup was absolutely huge at this event. They had about, I think, 14 to 15 different rigs set up simultaneously to run all together as you're running these races, which was pretty damn cool myself. The rig was really nice. However, I didn't get a chance to properly mount my GoPro. The way that you guys are watching this right now, it's actually hanging off the side of their setup that they had, and it was actually as a vertical. So what I did was I stretched it out, zoomed it in, and hopefully this is good enough for you guys for today. But this is all that I was able to obtain being there playing with their rigs. Unfortunately, I did not bring a tripod, which I'm going to be bringing tripods wherever I go if I need to record gameplay like this. But focusing on the gameplay for today, we had a one-make race. This thing was absolutely nuts, and the reason how I got into this, I actually ran into Jordan and Eric from GT Planet. They invited me to come on over to their rigs and run with them. Now, on the grid for today, we had a bunch of the GT Planet guys, we had a bunch of the GT Academy people, and we also had Ken, which was the person pretty much running the entire event here. So it was a star-studded lineup. Now, as you guys can see, Tomcat and Matt ended up popping by right at the right time when I was just about to start the first race. So they were actually sitting right behind me watching me run on the Nordschleife one-make race. Ladies and gentlemen, Gran Turismo Sport. I'm going to leave you guys a little bit of gameplay for this, but I will say the game felt absolutely phenomenal. Felt like I had a sense of more of a power steering feel to the car, and also too, the game would make you pay for any little mistake that you did run into. Now, particularly on the liftoff oversteer, had a few issues with that, and don't touch the grass, man. You guys can see right there. Sadly, it pulled me in. I could not do much about it, and just ended up spinning it. However, though, I got the recovery down. Tomcat posted this on Twitter, so I did post a reply, man. Tomcat, if you're watching this any day, man, let me know. We do a video on that shit. That'd be pretty cool, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. A little 1v1 series. I'd be down, man. I'd be down. But for this gameplay, though, I did not have a chance to change my camera. When I first started off, it literally just started me right in this camera angle. So I didn't really have the buttons on hand to really push them to get into a proper camera angle that I wanted. So I was like, you know what, screw it. We're just going to leave the actual hood view on the car. Now, we're actually in third place right now, which I was loving, man. I was like, holy shit, we're in third. We had to dodge a few roadblocks along the way. But it was just overall a great race. And I mean, let's be honest, it didn't really matter who came in first place. All that mattered was that we were playing GT Sport on a rig and just having some damn fun, man. Also, to note, John Stable was racing with us from Inside Sim Racing. I just forgot about that, but he was also in the pack as well, too. So, I mean, like I said, it was a absolutely packed lineup. Now, I know a lot of people are asking, Slab, are you going to be getting GT Sport yourself? Well, after playing it on the rig, I can definitely 10 out of 10 confirm I will be picking this game up, hands down, and I'm definitely interested in, improving my circuit racing and just overall becoming a better driver. I've been circuit racing now for a little bit. I am, not the best by any means, but I feel like I've been improving over the years, that, it is, I would say, definitely noticeable. If you go back to like my first circuit racing videos that I've ever done on the channel, to now, it has just been, a complete 180-degree spin. And I mean, speaking of spins right there, man, we just went into the wall. Unfortunately, the guy pulled out just a slight bit on us. We ended up getting clipped, hit the grass once again. I tried to lift off the throttle to save it, just was not happening. But I mean, like I said, this game will make you pay for your mistakes, which is a good thing, right? I mean, this is a simulator, and I think Gran Turismo has done a great job on the console to really bringing this game to life. And I know you can't really hear it too well, but the audio wasn't that bad this time around, actually. I was very impressed by the audio. tire squeals felt good, they sounded nice, and the tire squeals felt good, man. The tires felt good on the car when I was driving. But the noises, though, coming around from everything actually sounded pretty damn good this year. Now, I'm not an expert on each car in terms of their sounds, but I will say I felt like it was a step in the right direction for GT, you know, since the previous games that did come out. Now, the Nordschleife, if you guys know, is a very, very tricky track. It is a very long track, and I got caught right there, man. I got bit on that second gear, just revving it a little bit too much. You can see it hit the rev bang if you guys do rewatch that, but overall, I think I had a pretty solid run. Like I said, it was not the best run of the day, but I feel at this point right here, I had a better understanding of how the car felt and just being able to take these corners a little bit better. Now, as you guys can see, I saved it right there with that oversteer. So, I mean, like I said, my brain is working right now saying, okay, you got to do this. The car feels like this. I think we can do this, right? I think I can catch up, maybe make the podium. I'm hoping people in front of me are going to be crashing, but I'm not giving up, man. I'm not giving up at all. You guys can see me right there. I'm about 4th from the list. Now, because of the fact that this is the only GT Sport gameplay that I do have going up on the channel, I would like to just tell you guys that once this game drops, I will have a full-on stationary rig for my PlayStation that I will be using, which means more consistent GT content coming to the channel. So I'm very excited about that, to really bring back GT, but do it properly and do it consistently. You know, usually when I'm doing GT, you know, it just kind of goes up maybe once, twice a week, and then you don't see it for a couple weeks. But I want to tell you guys that once this game comes out, be ready for consistent Gran Turismo content, man. I'm very excited. I'm very pumped for the next level of GT. I mean, this is something that we haven't seen for, what, how many years since GT6, man? It's been quite a long time, and originally I thought this game was going to be more of a GT prologue. After playing it, after speaking to the guys there, it is completely opposite. I mean, this is going to be a standalone game on its own. So for anybody that is wondering, you know, should I get this, should I wait for GT7, 110%, pull the trigger on this game, pre-order it. It's coming out very soon as well too, hopefully at the same time as the new wheel that Thrustmaster is launching. We don't know much about it. We've seen it at the GT Sport reveal kind of thing, and I mean, other than that, that's all that we know. I had a lot of people coming up and asking me about the wheel and, you know, saying, well, you got a Thrustmaster shirt on, how do you not know? I mean, I just didn't know, man. They don't tell me that kind of stuff until it actually drops. So my guess is that either the wheel's going to come out at the exact same day as GT Sport, or hopefully it'll come out a little bit prior to GT Sport coming out. We don't know. Once again, I touched the grass and I hit the damn wall, man. Like I said, it'll make you pay it. I mean, that's the biggest thing that I took away from this experience at E3 was, you know, perfection on your lines is key, as to real life. You can't be making mistakes, touching the grass and pulling yourself in and hitting the wall and think you can just keep continuing on. So it was a definite, I would say, new experience to me, making sure that everything was perfect, because if you touch those grass and if you still had throttle going down, you would be spinning very, very fast. But overall, they were good there, man. The GT guys definitely know how to drive, and very, very skillful drivers at that. Just a huge thank you to everybody there for making this video possible, being able to record some absolutely sick footage on GT Sport. Now, I will leave a few links down below for you guys. One is going to be for GT Planet. 2 is going to be for the Gran Turismo website, where you guys can pretty much stay up to date on anything GT related. Now, the people behind GT Planet and Gran Turismo itself, I mean, just an absolutely great group of guys. Very, very knowledgeable on their cars, on their games, and just overall great drivers on and off the track. So, I mean, just a huge thank you to everybody there for making this possible. You guys can see on that very last carousel, ended up spinning me out on that second gear. But I mean, like I said, you just got to be wary of what gear you're in, how high your RPM is actually in these gears, because I mean, your tires will end up spinning very damn fast. And we're on the back stretch right now. If you guys know the track, you guys know that the lap is almost coming to an end, which means our GT Sport footage is coming to an end. But like I said, though, we're going to be doing lots more of it once the game actually does come out. Very excited to improve just overall my circuit game, and just bring you guys some solid GT content, and hopefully slide some cars as we do so. Now, right here, I'm coming up on to the next guy. Now, unfortunately, because of my camera angle, I can't really see the corner of my car. I take it extremely hot and knock this man clean off the track, man. I do apologize. I'm guilty, man. I'm definitely guilty on that one. But, I mean, I had my DNF instinct coming in right there, and I did not want to DNF. I didn't know if it was possible on this setup, so I was like, you know what? I'm not letting off throttle. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the finish line and get a little bit sideways. That is how we do it on GT Sport. Not the best finish. I think I finished on 6th place on that, so it was, or no, is that 5th? That's a 5th place finish, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can see right there, John Stable from Inside Sim Racing coming over to see everybody else's. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for GT Sport. Don't forget to slap that like button. Show your support in the comment section down below. You guys follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of which are found in the description box down below. To SLAPTrain E3 2016. I'm out. Peace.